tall, devilishly handsome, with a body to kill for, and a smile that said he knew it. He was also one of the few men she'd seen who could actually pull off the hipster faux hawk and beard look. The close-cropped hair on the sides of the head with the top a bit poofier and the perfectly groomed long beard actually looked remarkably sexy on him. She'd seen him on the dance floor a few times that night. The man could move. Incredibly well. If she wanted to have some fun, he seemed like the one to join. He looked familiar, really familiar, but she couldn't for the life of her place him. Then again, it was dark, hazy from the fog machines the DJ was using a little too liberally, and she was on the hazy side herself. And the beard didn't help. Even carefully trimmed and shaped, it obscured half his face. Maybe they'd hooked up once upon a time when she'd done the club scene, before she had decided what she wanted to do with her life. Or maybe he was a friend of a friend. Either way, she didn't know him well enough to remember him, so he probably reminded her of someone she knew. Either way, she was thinking way too hard about it, and his amused smile kept growing. "Who are you staring at?" Gretchen asked. "The gorgeous bit of man candy over there." Gretchen glanced over. "Oh, yum. No fair. Why do you always spot the hot ones first?" Jenny shrugged. "I don't. But for tonight, I'll take the luck and do something about it." "Be careful, Jen." Jenny waved her off. "I'm not going to run off with him. Just dance with him. He should be safe enough to hang out with for a few hours." "Just hang out with, huh?" Jenny laughed. Gretchen had known her since high school, which meant she knew her all too well. "I never said just." Gretchen shook her head. "You're crazy." "Well, at least this one's not a priest. My grandmother still hasn't gotten over what happened to the last one." "That guy was not a priest. He hadn't even taken his vows yet." "And never will, after meeting you." "Oh, stop. I'm not that bad." Gretchen's eyebrows rose, and she raised her hand to count down Jenny's offenses on her fingers. "You've defrocked a priest." "He wasn't a priest yet." "Gotten banned from every library within a 40-mile radius for desecrating their research stacks." "No one uses those anymore anyway." "Knocked one of the river dance guys out of the show when he somehow ended up with a broken leg after a night with you." Jenny smiled fondly. "Liam, that was a fun night." "Let's not forget the lawyer you got disbarred for inappropriate use of a courtroom, and the bailiff's handcuffs." "He only got banned from arguing in front of that one judge, not disbarred. I don't know why he got so bent out of shape anyway. We had his robe dry cleaned." "Oh, and the real kicker, so to speak. That soccer star who spent 3 days in bed with you and forgot to show up for the championship game." "Yeah, I felt bad about that one." She grinned. "Okay, I get it. But I am trying to tone down the crazy, I swear. At least when I'm in school. But I'm on vacation, damn it. I've got a month to relax. If the crazy wants to come out and play, I'm going to let it." Gretchen snorted and looked back at his royal gorgeousness. "What is he doing?" "Juggling?" Jenny watched, mouth open, as Man Candy juggled 3 limes in the air while bending backward, tilting his head enough so that the laughing female bartender could pour a shot directly into his mouth. The crowd gathered around him cheered, and he popped back up, still juggling. "Lime!" he shouted. The bartender tossed a lime slice into the air, and he tried to snatch it with his mouth, and missed, to the disappointment of his groupies. "Again!" he said. The bartender grabbed another slice, aimed it carefully, and tossed it at an arc. He staggered backward, keeping the limes in his hands going while